Hello student, welcome to the fourth class of chemistry, class 9. Today I am going to discuss the topic how does evaporization causes cooling. The portion evaporization or what are the evaporization depends, this one I have discussed. Now see the how does evaporization causes cooling. See here, in an open vessel, the liquid keeps on evaporating. The particle of the liquid absorb energy from the surrounding to regain energy lost during evaporization. This absorption of energy from the surroundings makes the surrounding cold. That means, listen it carefully. When a liquid undergoing the evaporation process means convert into vapor below the boiling temperature. And for the evaporization or for the evaporation, we know that there is that means it is a change of state. For the changing of the state, latent heat is required, and for the changing state in the evaporation process, the latent heat is taken from the surroundings, and by the process of evaporization it causes cooling. Clear everyone? So what I have told, listen it carefully. When a substance undergo in the change of the state, means from liquid to vapor state by evaporization process, from liquid to vapor process in by evaporation process, and by for the changing state some latent heat is required, which is taken by the surroundings, and for this reason the surroundings temperature decreases. By this way evaporization causes cooling. This is the main reason. Now see on the next page here, what happens when you pour some acetone nail polish remover on your plum. Acetone, the main component of nail polish remover is acetone. Okay, the chemical name of this compound is acetone. The particle gain energy from your plum or the surroundings and evaporate, causing the plum to feel cool. Clear? So if we put one drop of acetone in your hand, or if we put one drop of spirit in your hand, we feel cold. Why is feel cold? Because when you are putting one drop of acetone or one drop of spirit, then it are undergoing in the vapor state, and for the changing from liquid to vapor state, the latent heat required, which is taken from the surrounding and from the plum of our hand, and which causes cooling, and we feel cooling sensation. See again here, after a hot sunny day, people sprinkle water on the roof or open ground because the large latent heat of evaporation of water help to cool the hot surface. Yes, when the water will undergo in the vapor state, it will take the latent heat of the surroundings. Therefore, the temperature of the surroundings will decrease, which causes the cooling. Clear? Can you cite more example from the daily life where we can feel the effect of cooling due to evaporization? Yes, there is more example due to causing evaporization. If we keep our tea from cup to a saucer, then the tea cooled or cooled faster. Clear? There is more example of evaporization which causes the cooling. See here what given here. Why should I wear cotton cloth in the summer? See, during summer the perspire more because of the mechanism of our body which keeps us cool. We know that during evaporization, the particle of the surface of the liquid gain energy from the surroundings, the body surface, and change into vapor. The heat energy equal to the latent heat of vaporization is absorbed from the body, leaving the body cool. Cotton, being a good absorber of water, help in absorbing the sweat and exposing it to the atmosphere for easy evaporation. Clear? So at the summer time, the perspire undergoing the vapor state, and for the vaporization, it takes the latent heat from the body and makes our body cool. So when we coming out and if we sit under fan, then we feel cold or relief. And why do we feel relief? Because the perspire go into vapor state by taking latent heat from our body, which causes cold sensation. Clear? There are some questions given. You have to write answer of those questions. Why does a desert cooler cool better on the hot dry day? How does the water keep an earthen pot becomes cool during summer? This question is very important. If we keep the water in the earthen pot at the summer time, the water becomes very much cool. Why the water becomes very much cool? Listen here. The earthen pot contain very small hole in their surface, and the water are coming out through this small hole of the earthen pot, and the water which comes out the outer surface of the earthen pot undergoing the vapor state by taking latent heat from the surroundings, and the earthen pot also. Therefore, the earthen pot becomes cool and the water inside the earthen pot also become cool. So this is happens due to the evaporization. Clear? Why does our plant feel cold when we put some acetone or petrol or perfume on it? Clear? This one I have told you. The next question: why are we able to sip hot tea or milk faster than a saucer rather than a cup? So if we transfer the tea or the milk in the saucer from the cup, then its surface area increases, and if the surface area increases, then the process evaporization also increases, and which causes cooling. Therefore, the cooling process takes faster. Clear? This is the main reason. What type of clothes should we wear in the summer? This answer is given here, which I have discussed now. Clear? Achha. Next come to the point. Here you have known that solid, liquid, gas are the main state of the substance, except that there are two other states which is known as the plasma state, and other one is Bose-Einstein condensed state. You would need to memorize the whole thing what written here. Only remember the name plasma and the Bose-Einstein condensed. Clear? So except the solid, liquid and gas, there are other two states which is known as the solid, liquid, which is known as the plasma state and the Bose-Einstein condensed state. Okay, clear? So the chapter is end here. From here, the what you have learned, that means the summary portion of this chapter. Read the every portion for your so that you can remember the everything properly. From here, the table written here. This table is very much important. Some basic measurable quantities. See here. Temperature its unit is Kelvin and symbol is K. Length its unit is meter and symbol is small m. Mass its unit is kilogram and symbol is kg. Weight its unit is Newton and the symbol is N. Volume its unit is cubic meter and symbol is meter cube. Density its unit is kilogram per cubic meter and symbol is kg meter minus 3. Okay. Then pressure is Pascal and symbol is PA. Clear? Those are the unit of the basic measurement quantities. Or those this table is very much important. Now I am discussing the exercise question answer, the MCQs which given here. See here, first question: convert the following temperature in the Celsius scale. 293 Kelvin. 293 Kelvin is given in the Kelvin. So if we want to convert from Kelvin to Celsius, if we want to convert it from Kelvin to Celsius, then we have to subtract 273 from this number. So if we subtract 273, then we will get the value in Celsius scale. This one also, that is given convert the following temperature into Kelvin scale. So here you have to convert the temperature into Kelvin scale. So how can I convert temperature into Kelvin scale? By summing 273. So if we have 273 from this number, we will get the temperature in Kelvin scale. Next question: give the reason for the following observation. Naphthalene bulk disappear with time without leaving any solid. Because naphthalene undergoes sublimation, and in the process sublimation solid directly undergoing the gaseous state. That's why naphthalene bulk disappeared. Next, we can get the smell of perfume seen 500 meter away. So this happens due to the diffusion. Achha. Next question: arrange the following substance in increasing order of force of attraction between the particle. So force of attraction is maximum for the solid, then liquid, then gaseous. So here it is still increasing order. That means oxygen is a gas, so its force of attraction is least. Then water is liquid, it's medium, and sugar is solid, it's maximum. Okay, clear? What is the physical state of water at 25 degree centigrade temperature? At 25 degree centigrade, the physical state of water is liquid. At 0 degree, it may be ice or may be liquid. This is very much important. At 0 degree centigrade temperature, it may be liquid or may be ice. It can be both. And 100 degree centigrade temperature, and it can be both water also and vapor also. Clear? Water also and vapor also. Give the reason to justify. Water room temperature is liquid. Water room temperature is liquid because it shows the properties of liquid. Because water shows the properties of liquid at the room temperature, that's why water is liquid at the room temperature. Then an iron almirah is a solid at room temperature because iron almirah shows the properties of the solid at room temperature. Iron almirah shows the properties of the properties of solid room temperature. That's why it's solid at room temperature. Next question: why is ice at 273 is more effective in cooling than water in the same temperature? This is very much important because we know that for the conversion of ice, 273 Kelvin means 0 degree centigrade. So ice at 0 degree centigrade, for the conversion of ice from 0 degree centigrade to water at 0 degree centigrade, we need the latent heat. That means water contain the latent, means water contain more heat than ice. That means ice gaining some energy, it converts into liquid. Then which will have more energy, ice or water? Water will have more energy at 0 degree centigrade temperature, although both temperature are same, but water contain more energy. That's why ice is more effective in cooling at the same temperature. What produces more several burn, boiling water or steam? Steam will causes several burn. Why? Because steam contains more energy than water. Boiling water also 100 degree centigrade, steam also 100 degree centigrade. Both temperature are same. But water, by gaining some energy, which is known as latent heat, converting into steam. That means steam contain more amount of energy, which that's why it causes more several burning. Next question number 9. Name A, B, C, D, E and F in the following diagram showing change in its state. So here it is solid to liquid, liquid. Name A, B, C the following diagram showing the change in state. So solid to liquid. If we want to go solid to liquid, then you have to this process is known as the fusion. Liquid to solid, solidification. Liquid to gas, vaporization. Gas to liquid, condensation. Clear? And then convert solid to liquid, direct sublimation. Clear? Those are the very important questions. Read those questions properly. So that's all for today. Goodbye.